Okie dokie. Well, welcome back, everybody, to the Bulborb games. I have been on a little bit of a hiatus. I got sick. I wasn't able to talk or eat anything, and that really sucked. However, I am feeling better now, and I am raring to go. So we have Smilax versus Fortnite Frank today. Okay. Oh. So Smilax is hosting. It's gonna be because make it 75. That's the game plan. Okay, it is nice. I am really happy to be back. Commentating, I love doing this. Commentary. Okay, we're trying to 80. And Frank can move. Frank does have... I should mention this, because I know people get like a little petty about this. That, Smilax is hosting. They and Anto are the only two participants who are in the EU. So, you know, there's nothing I can really do about that, because when Smilax connected to my PC for a previous match, they had a crap ton of lag. And I don't know how Frank's holding up when I connected to Smilax's PC for our previous match in the past. I personally didn't struggle too much. I know some people are like, oh, you host every time, you can't count that as a win. I mean, I don't really think it makes much of a difference, but tomato, tomato, potato, potato, whatever you want to call it. If I had to guess, I think Smilax has an advantage. However, I wouldn't say it's like a big one, as Frank knows what they're doing. Frank has proven many times they're pretty good players. They just have to go against SBU and J. So, you know, did they have to go against J? Or it was one of them. I'm sorry, I forget which one it was. My bad. And yeah, the gameplay will look a little bit worser since I'm not the one who's hosting, but like, it's fine. It's fine. Doesn't really matter. So, Frank is successfully managed to take back both the blue marble and the yellow marble. And that makes Smilax not be able to win with that. Although they could still win with... he could still win with the lemon, the Bulborb, and the starfruit. But I don't know what side the starfruit's on, actually. Oh! That should be win for Smilax. But the butterfly... Or sorry, the spectralid... The spectralid, actually. Hold on. Wait a minute. There is said spectralid. Charlie has like one Pikmin on him who's just been bashing his Scarlet. And they both need the yellow spectralid to win. However, Frank has multiple cherries. Depending, okay, that wish throws that out. Their hopes to get something good. A mine. That's probably not what you're looking for. Uses it again. Oh! Rock Storm. Get out the river, Scrambler! And practice match. Very even. As per usual, this does not actually count as a match. I don't even think I need to tell them how it works. I will still say picks and bans because, you know, I'm the one who's hosting this. Yep, they know. They know how the story goes. They're in the thick of it. I don't know the reference KSI thick of it, but you know. Anywho. It's nice to be back. I'm really happy. Also, oh, okay. Thank you, Jerry, as well. I know you're not here, but I really appreciate your commentary for the matches that I was not able to commentate. So yeah, but anywho, we're doing Sandbox Kingdom. We're doing not the one with Baldi. Baldi is not in the elevator today. I'm really happy about that because that is very not fun to commentate. In my opinion, that is the worst. I think that's my least favorite variant to commentate on, as it's just, oh, whoever kills Baldi first basically wins. There's been times where players just have the row, column, or line, and all it is, oh, there's Baldi. Frank's doing fast pluck as well. I find it interesting that some players do it, some players don't do it. I usually do it, but, you know. And we're having a very even start here. Both players are pretty much neck and neck. Smilax is in the lead right now as they have Zest Bomb going home. Frank City to back up. Gets the enemy killer and kills the Blowhog. That is massive. As the Blowhog is, I mean, it's not really threatening per se, but oh yeah, if Smilax does not go for the Stitch Bug, the Amp, that's what they're going for, and they have, this is almost game for crying out loud here. On Sandbox Kingdom of all maps. So Sandbox Kingdom is generally speaking a map you cannot win in the first 5 seconds, but Smilax is kind of proving me wrong here. And I don't even think that Frank realizes. And that's game. Yeah, Frank, no offense, he does not even realize that he's about to lose. And he is cooked. Unless there's a scramble that comes out, it's literally GG. Yeah, when he found out that he had to be on Smilax's, there was like an O, but Picks and bands. Such a fat shot, wow. What picks and bans? Let's see. So I was probably gonna ban 5 or 9 if I had to guess. Maybe even 10. I don't think they like 10 either. It's been a... Yes. Oh, so I forgot the rules of the road here. It's alright. We all do. I forget my own rules half the time too, but it's alright. Smilax bans 12. Alright. Honestly fair. And Frank... There's 7. Alright, we're going to Bluing Terrace. I'm finally gonna shut up calling it Bluing Terrace. Because I used to do it all the time when I was younger. Smilax had a phenomenal card. That was like one of the best cards I've seen in a while. Oh, and they have a really good card again. Also, is this the one where one has the whip tone and one has... Ooh, okay. Both players with a punch, you know, this is... That's an achievement? Wow! We're going for it all 100% here, chat! Oh, when I say chat, I'm recording this, I'm not streaming this. And yeah, Smilax more or less just won. I mean, maybe not, but that card is so good, and if he does not capitalize on that, and if Frank somehow manages to steal those, I would be shocked. But there are cherries that a scramble could come out and say, hello! That was a very bad Balloon Boy impression. But it seems like, oh, Smilax is going for, that's actually kind of a bad idea, to kill the one. So now Frank's gonna have 5 more purples out on the field. And Smilax lets that slugger go to Frank. If I was Frank, I would have to start playing aggressive here. That's like the only way you can win. Because the Dwarf Borb's dead. The big guy is going to go down in 5 seconds as this is Pikmin 3. Uses the end. Yeah, that's game. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. For Frank. And to add insult to injury, Frank let the golden sunseed get away. I mean, that doesn't really do anything, but you know. And there, Charlie does his little dance. 2-0. Crazy. It's not over yet for Frank. Frank has pizzazz. Picks and bans, that's what it's all about. And true, Smilax is to get an enemy killer. That is true. At like the perfect time, wow. Smilax bans 5, as I said earlier. Because 5 can be 2? Alright. We're not going against the S, B, or J, so I can't yell at you for picking 1, 2, or 3. As I would if you were going against them, as Barry did. No offense, Barry, I'm just saying. Not supposed to be doing that. But anywho, getting into it. Stagnant C. Ooh. This time, Frank's the one with the God tier card. The Snitchbug, the blue marbles in the middle, and the 2 Borbs. How do they know where that blue marble? The blue marble, I believe, is yeah, that's in mid. Also, but I never know where the Skitterleaf is. I never know where that is on this map. I forget who it was, but one participant was running around trying to get it. So yeah, if I was Frank, start building the bridge. You don't even need to go to build the bridge. You could go up with the blues and get the blue marble that way. It seems, yeah, if my hypothesis is correct, Frank's gonna go for... Oh, that's what the Skitterleaf is. Frank's gonna go for the Whipton and the Stitchbug. However, that is kind of a little bit of a bad idea. And the reason I say that is you have to go to both sides of mid in order to go get both of those things. Smilax's bridge is down. If I was Frank, I would start going for that Whipton, but the bridge isn't built. Frank has the numbers. Yeah, and the Wally Hop does nothing. And Frank is throwing instead of charging. I'm really thankful, but unfortunately it's not looking too good for him. Or is it? And it goes around! This would be a crazy steal. However, get Louis out there, and there goes the Wally. Yeah, you switch to Louis, get Louis out there. Has, I believe, it's in mid, and the Wally Hop is there to mess everyone's day up as they... And Smilax goes back to base? Yeah, sorry, Smilax, there's no way you can get the 06 Pikmin. Some Pikmin are drowning, either player's like, nah, who cares about them? Steals the Golden Sun Seeds, though. Alright. Alright. And Frank shuts it down again. Actually, never mind. He does not. And now, all Frank needs to do is go out to mid and kill the orange Bulborb. Which I don't think he started taking down that wall yet, unfortunately. There you have a one to go. Ooh, but unfortunately the wall goes down first, but that gets a scrambler! Ooh, Jet Scrambler might cost Frank a win. Actually, that was... Wow. Can take... Yeah, it has, like, double the numbers. But that could only do... Oh, the vacuum cleaner turned on. I kind of apologize about that, but... yeah. There you go. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. Turn my... Oh, my mic doesn't pick it up. Alright. I'm just turning everything down. Alright? It's two things. And all they need is a whirlpool! And they get a second scrambler! This is a crime against humanity right here. The Geneva Convention is afraid of this. But I didn't even see anything that Smilax could go and easily win with. I guess I'm gonna go with the orange Bulborb, but like, whoop-de-doo. I can't believe they got a second scrambler though. That's like crazy. Oh boy. There, okay. I turned the game up. There we go, okay. Uses a second scrambler. And all these right on that is in mid. Oh, it's on their side actually. My bad. I'm thinking of a different layout here. Yeah, Smilax. I don't think Smilax is making a comeback from this. But getting 2 scramblers in a game is super rare. Just doesn't care. Just sends the whole army. Smilax has to go in with the 8 blues. But what will the 8 blues do? But all those red Pikmin are chasing Charlie down. It's an enemy killer. Yeah, that's game. If Smilax could manage to take that back, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. But yeah, that's game. I don't know why Smilax decided to just only take out 8 reds. Like, what is that going to do? You have your entire army. That is 2 for Smilax, 1 for Frank. Let us ask them again about their picks and bans. Picks and bans. Okay, the vacuum cleaner is certainly annoying, but, you know, maybe... This might pick it up. I don't think it does. Is it now? Okay, I'm just gonna let it be. If you hear background noises, I apologize, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, Frank says he's okay with anything. He doesn't have a preference. Wow. 9. Alright. 9 is a very interesting map, if you ask me. I think Frank could totally bring this back. He's only 1 point down. 2-1. We get the winged Pikmin layout. We get the marble winged Pikmin layout. Oh, the game. No. Keep freaking up my audio here. Okay, the game goes up like that. My mic goes up like that. We're good. We're good. We're raring to go like a Baron Bird. Both players do the same thing. They run around and they grow up their Pikmin. That's what you do. Okay, I'm a little picky about my mic, so I'm turning it like way up. There we go. That's better. I feel like Smilax is never using their map for some reason. Smilax is the first to get wings, which gives them a massive advantage, as they can get everything out in mid. And a bunch of stuff with the figweeds as well. Takes down the wall. I don't know why Frank's not going for the wings. That is a pretty colossal oopsies. I think he realizes that. Just send Louis alone. Oh. Decides to stop working on the wall and is beeline for the wings, which, you know what? Pretty good thing. Oh, Smilax now has both the Blowhog and the Blue Marble. That could be that. That is a 1 and 3. That is a 1 and 3. You always get remember those 1 and 3s. Bingo battle is kind of like gambling a little bit. If I was Frank, I would go get that Blue Marble. Oh, and the Blowhog too, actually. Blowhog's down. Red Marble's going home. Dwarf's going home. A bunch of stuff's going home for Frank, I believe, too. Smash has to stop with the Red Marble, which won't really... That won't really do too much for either player at the moment. And they have 3 Pikmin. What is that going to do? Oh, actually, I take that back. Smilax would do really good with the marbles. Wait for the stuff to go in. Ooh, alright. Does not get the right... Does not get the right red marble either. Okay, interesting. Does the oopsies! That... Oh! Loses all of their Pikmin to a bomb rock! And that's... Yeah. You're never supposed to call it right away. That was Dan Dory issue. And I think Frank's just SD. Yes, he is. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. That was one of the most brutal things I have seen all tournament. Although it's gonna look like Smash is gonna win before Olimar bites the dust. That is a 2 and 3 chance of winning, and they win. 2 for Smilax, 1 for Frank. That game was brutal. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Not picks and bins. I probably would. If I was in that situation, I probably would have given up too. But I know better than to just whistle your Pikmin immediately. Plus, Frank had dodge whistle too, and dodge whistle probably could have got you out of that. What was you supposed to do? Yeah, Frank had 9 and Smilax had 50. Yeah, that was brutal, 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 brutal. Okay, anywho, I don't know what is going to be going on with the picks, what map Frank is going to be picking. If I don't know what map I would pick if I was Frank, to be honest. He seems to just be good with most of them. True, Frank is right. Many of the items that he would need... Alright, they're not giving me their answers about their picks of their bans! Smilax bans 12 again, cannot ban 12 again for the rest of the set, actually. If I was Frank, I would try to go. Like, if I go against FG, I'm going to try to go to 12, I'm just saying. If you're watching the VOD, I'm telling you, so we're going to have to fight one of them, because today, later on, is winners finals. 10? Wow, we're going to 10. Oof. Really? Of all maps. And Frank chooses 10. This is the Baldy layout. It is the worm. I think the worm layout's my favorite. Yeah, it's a favorite layout. Frank has a phenomenal card, actually. The Snitch Bug, the Worm, and the Orange Borb. If I was Frank, I think Frank has this today. However, you never know. You never know what both Frank does and what also Smilax is going to do. Because I'm pretty sure I said that about the one match that Frank won earlier. He did win. However, he won in a different way than I thought. I mean, to be fair, there was 2 scrambles. Watch out for the bomb rocks, Frank. As the worms... Ooh, loses a Pikmin. Does not lose a Pikmin? Okay, I was not expecting Frank to not lose a Pikmin, but did not lose the Pikmin to that. There's this could literally be over right now if Frank gets the white worm he needs on this bingo card. As there's 2 yellow marbles, never mind, I take it back. Has to win 2 50-50s. Smox is going to do some cherry hunting, including taking a cherry from Frank's side. Alright. The crab is now at half health. What does the yellow will do? The one that he would... What about the lemon? Ooh, what about the lemon? I don't know what... I'm looking at Smilax's card, and he has to do a lot more than Frank does. Get the lucky marble. Ooh. Ooh! The orange. I don't know what's how the orange is on. A Pikmin is clipped and stuck as, you know, Pikmin 3 AI. Loses 7 Pikmin. Alright. Gets... Oh, the golden substitute and the water blow. That's what they're going to go for. How could I be so naive? Which one is... I can't tell. Which one's that? That is the lemon, okay! But Smilax has everything that they need going home right now. Gonna prepare for a Scrambler. Does not get a Scrambler, unfortunately. You're gonna have to go... You're gonna have to go in! And that's not what they're doing. And that's gonna be 4-1. Unfortunately... And that is 4 for Smilax, 1 for Frank. The next round may or may not be the final round, but we don't know yet. Again, I still have total confidence in Frank to bring this back. Or not win this up, but at least win a couple more games. I could totally see that happen. Alright, anywho. Smilax bans 5. Cannot ban 5 again for the rest of the set. And what does Frank pick? 7 again, alright. That's fair. That is certainly fair. Alright, anywho. Well, lots of your friends, Smilax's friends, they're playing on stage. And look at this. Oh, hold the horsies here. Both players. Wait, wait. Never mind. Smilax is not half the orange, but look at that row. The female sheer grubs, the 2 Borbs. I'm just saying, that is absolute cinema. Frank loses 1 to the dwarf. Also, if Frank has the strawberry, that could be really good too. As then all you would need is butterflies. A red butterfly goes down to go to Smilax. Gets a +10. Frank gets +10. That'd be a really good route, but the apple is on Smilax's side, and to steal that would be certainly something I would not expect from him. Tries to get a yellow butterfly and fails. Takes out an electrical gate. That's gonna go out quicker than the one that... Uses spicy for the Bulborb. Honestly fair. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. You're gonna have to defend. Frank, you're gonna have to defend. Just blue marble. Those spicy Pikmin go super fast. Oof. Frank losing this blue marble might be the end. And it looks like he lost it. And now all they need is the butterfly already down? That's game. Wow. Tragedy for Frank. Tragedy. Losing that blue marble. 5-0. Smilax was on the losers round 5, and Frank is eliminated. I'm gonna end the recording here.